Caitlin Clark finished up one of the most remarkable years of basketball playing in quite some time.
As the interview winds down, it's impossible not to feel inspired by Caitlin Clark's journey, her humility, and her vision for the future. From reflecting on her achievements to sharing her candid takes on sports and life, Caitlin's authenticity shines through every word.
She just absolutely did it all and became a magnet for attention and an icon for sports fans, certainly little girls, certainly mine as well, playing her basketball and watching her play.
Her story is still being written, but one thing is clear. Whether she's on the court, in the classroom, or planning for what's next, Caitlin Clark is leaving a legacy that's bigger than basketball. Make sure to check out the full hour-long interview on the New Heights podcast for even more insights from one of the most exciting athletes of our time. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we will see you in the next.
In a surprising move that shocked the entire basketball world, Caitlin Clark finally broke her silence after a week of speculation and rumors are swirling around her future in the WNBA. Clark took to Instagram to reveal her plans for the upcoming season. The basketball community held its breath.
Make no mistake, Caitlin Clark is doing things beyond her years.
As Clark's social media remained dormant following the Fever's controversial playoff elimination, fans and analysts alike wondered would she return was her historic season just a taste of what's to come? Will she play somewhere else, or would she actually hang up her sneakers to play another sport? The suspense built with each passing day. Then on October 2nd, Clark's Instagram lit up her post, filled with gratitude for her freshman experience, sent shockwaves through the league. In this video, we'll explore what this means for the Indiana Fever and how her decision shapes the future of the WNBA as we dive into Clark's groundbreaking.
One of the greatest years of basketball with work put in by anybody ever.
Season, we'll uncover the impact of her choice and what it means for the sport. Before we break it down, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Are you ready? Let's go, because reality has arrived. But Clark's Instagram post was just the tip of the iceberg. Behind those carefully chosen words lay a season that redefined what's possible in basketball. How did one superstar manage to shatter not just expectations, but the very record books themselves? On October 2nd, 2024, Caitlin Clark's Instagram lit up with a message that sent ripples through the basketball world. Year 1 check. She wrote, "Thank you to the many people who have supported me as I've been able to live my childhood dream. I'm filled with gratitude as I reflect on this past year of my life. See you all in year 2. With those words, Clark confirmed what fans have been hoping for. She wasn't going anywhere. But what exactly?
That's our goal. It's our goal to get to the playoffs. Our goal is to be in the playoffs. Our goal is to just continue to be competing.
She made her season so remarkable. It wasn't just about breaking records. It was about shattering them. Clark's debut year saw her obliterate an astounding 62 records, each one a testament to her unprecedented impact on the game. Let's start with the numbers that left statisticians scrambling for new superlatives. Clark averaged 19.2 points, 8 for assists, 5, 7 rebounds, and 3 steals per game. These weren't just good numbers for a rookie. They were elite numbers for any player in the league. Her 337 assists set a new benchmark for the entire league, the highest number of assists in a...
Caitlin Clark is way better, way sooner than anybody thought.
Single season, showcasing her ability to elevate her entire team. But it was more than just the raw stats. Clark achieved something no freshman had ever done before. A triple-double not just once but twice, and she didn't stop there. Her 19 assists in a single game set yet another record, proving that her vision and playmaking ability were on another level entirely. The impact of Clark's performances extended far beyond the stat sheet. She breathed new life into an Indiana Fever franchise that had been struggling for years. Under her leadership, the team surged to a 20-win, 20-loss record, their first 20-win season since 2015. More importantly, Clark guided the Fever to their first playoff appearance, ending a long postseason drought. Her electrifying presence on the court didn't just win games, it won over fans. Attendance skyrocketed, Jerseys flew off the shelves.
But she also did it with the spotlight on her at a very young age. Fame is hitting this young lady's life. And very, very rarely did I see a misstep or something that I wouldn't want to show my daughter. Literally every step of the way, it's just like, watch her, watch how she plays, watch how she handles her business.
And suddenly the Indiana Fever was must-see TV. Clark's ability to make her teammates better was evident in every game as she created opportunities and opened up the floor in ways that left defenders scrambling. The accolades rolled in as quickly as the broken records. Clark was unanimously voted WNBA Rookie of the Year, a testament to her dominance. Her selection to the All-Star game with the most number of votes was another feather in her cap, proving that she could hold her own against the league's established stars and excite the fans. What made Clark's achievements even more impressive was the way she handled the pressure coming into the league.
As everyone else is seeing this angle, I'm calling her in and I'm saying to her, I need answers.
With immense hype. She didn't just meet expectations, she exceeded them. Her poise under the spotlight, her ability to deliver in clutch moments, and her unwavering focus drew comparisons to legends like Larry Bird, Pete Maravich, Steph Curry, and even the great Michael Jordan himself.
When you went and kind of swatted at Caitlin, did you intend to hit her in the eye? And if so, could you just, or if not, either way, could you talk about what happened on that play?
I don't even know why I would intend to hit anybody in the eye. That doesn't even make sense to me. But no, I didn't. I didn't know I hit her, actually. I was trying to make a play on the ball, and I guess I followed through and I hit her. So obviously it's never intentional. That's not even like the type of player that I am.
But perhaps the most significant aspect of Clark's season was how it transformed the perception of what's possible for a first-year player in the WNBA. She didn't just raise the bar, she launched it into the stratosphere. Future rookies will now be measured against Clark's incredible standard, a benchmark that seems almost unfair in its loftiness. If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We know watching this video takes some of your time, and we appreciate you. Now back to the action. As Clark's star rose, so did the target on her back. The phenom who had taken the WNBA by storm was about to face challenges that would test her resolve like never before. Her record-breaking season had captivated...
Let me show you.
Picks off the pass, and Diana Taurasi.
Look at that. Bro, she just did the same exact movement as what Clark did, except Clark hit it lower. Diana did it straight on and loud.
Picks off the pass, and Diana Taurasi, they'll count the bucket. And Antoine coming up for DT.
Right in front of the rest, blatantly not even acting on it.
Fans, but it also brought intense scrutiny and unexpected controversies. The playoffs were supposed to be Clark's crowning moment. Instead, they became the epicenter of a firestorm that would engulf the young star during a crucial game against the Connecticut Sun. An eye poke left Clark reeling. What should have been a routine play suddenly became the subject of heated debate across the basketball world. Clark went down, but no foul was called. Questions about players' safety and officiating erupted, and fans and analysts dissected every replay of the incident, questioning the intentions behind the poke. Controversy reached a boiling point when USA Today columnist Christine Brennan raised the possibility of intent, sparking outrage from the WNBA.
Yeah, I think just being competitive is who I am. It's what I've done my whole career. I think at times there's ways I can probably channel it a little bit better, but that's just basketball at the end of the day. That's never gonna change. I'm never gonna lose that. I feel like I'm getting hammered. I don't know. I appreciate Christy getting a tech too. I don't know.
Players Union. But the eye poke was just the beginning. Did you know that Clark was the recipient of 177% of all flagrant fouls called in the league? Let that sink in. Out of 144 players in the W, one player received a disproportionate amount of the hits. And let's not even talk about all the times flagrant fouls were not called. The number could have easily doubled. The team that was responsible for 80% of those fouls was none other than the Chicago Sky, whose head coach just recently got fired. How come when Caitlin Clark gets hit with excessive contact, fouls are not called, but when
and the Fever are going to be over 200,000 higher than the next highest total attendance in league history.
Clarkonomics, my friend.
Let's talk numbers. During Clark's debut season,
she slaps the rim padding, it's an instant technical foul. And let's not get into the "it's in the rule book" debate here. Here's Diana Taurasi doing the exact same thing, but no technical was given. Why does there seem to be a double standard on officiating when it comes to Clark? As Clark's fame grew, so did the dark underbelly of online hate. Her response to adversity only added to her growing legend despite the swirling controversies. Clark's focus never wavered. Her ability to rise above the noise and continue performing at an elite level earned her respect from teammates and opponents alike. The controversy surrounding Clark's season revealed the complex landscape of modern sports startups. On one hand, her unprecedented success brought new attention and excitement to the WNBA. On the other hand, it exposed her to levels of scrutiny and criticism that few players.
The WNBA has seen record-breaking numbers this season in viewership, ticket sales, merch sales, and just overall growth of the league
have ever faced. Yet through it all, Clark's resilience shown through every challenge seemed to fuel her determination. The eye poke incident, amongst many others, became a rallying point for discussions about player safety and better officiating. While controversy swirled, something unprecedented was happening behind the scenes. The league was about to witness a transformation unlike anything in its 27-year history. What exactly did Caitlin Clark do that had everyone from diehard fans to casual observers glued to their screens? The answer lies in what can only be described as the Caitlin Clark effect. Her impact on the WNBA wasn't just about her on-court performance. It was a seismic shift that reshaped the entire landscape of women's sports. Her presence alone catapulted the league into uncharted territory, breaking viewership records that had stood for over 2 decades. Let's talk numbers. During Clark's debut season, an astounding 21 broadcasts featuring her drew over 1 million viewers each. This wasn't just a slight uptick, it was a quantum leap for a league that had struggled to consistently hit those numbers in the past. The Indiana Fever, once an afterthought.
What Caitlin Clark has done for the game is generational, and I just, as a baller to a baller, I just want to say thank you to you, Caitlin Clark.
Absolutely.
For just lifting our game up, you and so many great players. But what you're doing, you're going to make all these women multimillionaires one day, like Tiger did, like Michael Jordan did, and we shouldn't hate on her. We should celebrate her, not tolerate her.
What's perhaps most remarkable about
in the WNBA hierarchy suddenly became must-see TV, and the one thing in common across most of those games? Yep, you guessed it, Caitlin Elizabeth Clark. But it wasn't just about eyeballs on screens. Clark's magnetic presence translated directly to packed arenas. The Indiana Fever set an all-time WNBA record, averaging above 17,000 fans per home game. To put that into perspective, this was the same team that had the second worst attendance. Just a season prior, in the span of a single year, Clark turned the Fever's home court into the hottest ticket in town. Even away games became so hot that opponents had to book bigger arenas whenever the Fever were in town. Let's talk numbers. During Clark's debut season, an astounding 21 broadcasts featuring her drew over 1 million viewers each. This wasn't just a slight uptick. It was a quantum leap for a league that had struggled to consistently hit those numbers in the past. The Indiana Fever, once an afterthought in the WNBA hierarchy, suddenly became must-see TV, and the one thing in common across most of those games. Yep, you guessed it, Caitlin Elizabeth Clark. But it wasn't just about eyeballs on screens. Clark's magnetic presence translated directly to packed arenas. The Indiana Fever set an all-time WNBA record, averaging above 17,000 fans per home game. To put that into perspective, this was the same team that had the second worst attendance. Just a season prior, in the span of a single year, Clark turned the Fever's home court into the...
Caitlin Clark is a superstar. Not a female superstar, she is a superstar.
We were coming to see Caitlin Clark play.
She moves the needle. The WNBA has been looking for someone who moves the needle.
Hottest ticket in town. Even away games became so hot that opponents had to book bigger arenas whenever the Fever were in town. What's perhaps most remarkable about the Clark effect is how it lifted not just the Fever, but the entire WNBA. All teams experienced a boost in fan engagement during her freshman year. It was as if Clark's star power had a gravitational pull, bringing new eyes and fresh excitement to women's basketball as a whole. WNBA legend Tamika Catching summed it was best when she said Clark had rejuvenated not just the Fever, but the entire city of Indianapolis and the entire league as a whole. Catchings drew parallels to how Magic Johnson and Larry Bird transformed the NBA, suggesting that Clark's impact could be equally revolutionary for the women's game. As the dust settled on her record-breaking rookie season, speculation ran wild. Would Clark be a one-season wonder or the cornerstone of a dynasty? Her long-awaited social media post finally broke the silence, but the message sparked more questions than answers. "See you all in year 2, she said. With those words, Clark confirmed her commitment to the Indiana Fever and the WNBA, sending ripples of excitement through the basketball world. But what does Clark's decision really mean for the future of the Fever and the league as a whole? Her season wasn't just impressive, it was historic. The future is now. The future is red hot. The future is Fever. The excitement surrounding Clark's return is palpable. Her presence on the court doesn't just win games, it fills seats and captivates audiences. Now with a full season under her belt and a chance to build on her already impressive resume, expectations for year 2 are through the roof. What makes the future particularly bright for the Fever is the promising core that surrounds Clark Aaliyah. Boston, the 2023 Rookie of the Year, forms a dynamic duo with Clark that has the potential to dominate the league for years to come. Add in the rim running and sharpshooting of all-star Kelsey and the all-around versatility of Lexi Hull, and you have a young, talented roster that's just scratching the surface.